Hi everybody, my name is Michael Rowe. I'm a lecturer in the physiotherapy department, and I wanted to talk today a little bit about some of my experiences with depositing my research papers in the university repository. I've been putting papers into the repository for a couple of years now. I've always been interested in open access, and as an academic I want to have my work available to as many people as possible, and I think that the repository provides an easy way for us to do that. Even when I submit to journals that aren't open access, one of the nice things about the repository is that it gives you an opportunity to share your work, maybe preprint, things that haven't been peer reviewed by the journal. There's actually many different levels of open access that are available, and I think the UWC repository kind of helps us take advantage of those things, and it lets us share our work with as wide an audience as possible. Another great thing about the repository is it gives you some very interesting statistics about your work, how often it's been downloaded, and so you kind of start getting a sense of which of your papers are being shared or read, at least by the audience out there. Whereas if if it's just in that print journal, you never really have a sense of how many people are looking at your work. I would really encourage as many of you in the faculty to deposit your work in the repository. It's a very simple process. The staff at the library are very helpful. Oftentimes I don't really know if the paper is eligible to be submitted to the repository, so I end up just sending a few different versions, and they're always great about liaising with the journals and finding out which version of your paper is most appropriate to be submitted in the repository. I think that's something that can put people off, is you're not quite sure in terms of the intellectual property rights whether or not you can make your articles available in other venues. So I think it's you can always contact someone in the library and ask them, I've got this paper, it's published in this journal. Am I allowed to put it into the repository? And they're great at following up on that and letting you know which version can be put out there. I would strongly encourage everyone in the faculty to be putting their papers into the university repository. You increase your audience and your potential for citations. And I think as an academic, you want to make sure that your work is being distributed as widely as possible. And I think that the university repository is one way to make sure that that happens. So I would encourage everyone to make an effort to contact the library and ask how best to move forward in terms of depositing your articles in the UWC repository.